For the first card, this would be Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moons, and Sagittarius Risings. So we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. So it definitely would seem that you guys are definitely worried about something. Now this card is typically about being on the defense. We're definitely ready to defend our values and our beliefs, our family members, ourselves, whatever it may be. When we see it in the reverse position, we see that someone is quite tired, and you might be tired. This could be mentally tired, this could be physically tired, it could be both. A lot of times we might feel a bit exhausted. Sometimes we can push ourselves past the point of exhaustion under this type of energy. Yeah, so it's like we're trying to keep fighting a battle, and it's like we just keep having more and more thrown upon us. And really this card is saying, hey, I know you're worried, but you need to calm down, take a break. You need to rest and recuperate, and, then regroup before you try to get back out there and, continue the good fight, so to speak. You just really need to take a break, especially a mental break. Yeah, sometimes it's like we are so full of anxiety because we're going through, issues, and we can just keep pushing and pushing and pushing ourselves, but, we really need to take a break, because unfortunately, when we don't take a break and we just keep being stubborn and keep going, this is where we can, sometimes depress our immune system, and then, oops, we get a cold, and then the universe is like, hey, now you gotta take a break. And that's just not the way we want to take a break. So, let's just go ahead and, even if it's only, a half a day, whatever, take some me time, okay? So you can just simply chill out, relax, we really need some rest. Okay, so it's clarified by the Queen of Wands. So, since we're doing Sagittarius, I'm going to say, hey, this is your energy. So, basically, this is a card of manifestation and creating new directions. The Queen of Wands, I typically associate her as Leo, but, Wands, we have fire energy. So, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So, the Queen of Wands has a very dominant, commanding type of presence. So when she walks in a room, people automatically will look at her or him, because it's not just females watching this. So, and plus anytime I have a court card, just because we see Queen, King, Page, Knight, it doesn't necessarily mean that the person in our life will be, the exact gender you might see on the cards. These can just be expressing the energy. Okay, moving forward. So, she's very dominant, very, very dominant, but she's very confident. She has that confidence, and she knows that what I want, I get. So, she's very good at creating new paths, new directions to go in. She basically says, hey, this is what I want. She, that's her intention. She sets it out there, and it happens. But she's in alignment with it. And so I feel that you guys are definitely trying to create your own path. You guys are definitely trying, but maybe it's just, been full of delays, frustrations, maybe things aren't working out, but take that break. Like I said, even if it's a half a day, doesn't matter. If you can take a couple days, even better. But at this rate, anything, a period of time where you can sit there and just have some me time, and allow yourself to relax, and that can be pretty hard. I get it. But we need to try to relax, Meditation is highly recommended, okay? But we need to take this time so that we can have a chance to basically review what's going on, and so that we can potentially find out what's getting in the way of us being able to have exactly what we're manifesting, and what's preventing us from going the way that we want to go. So for some of you, you might be trying to go after, a new job. Maybe some of you want to move, to a different town, a different state, different country. Maybe some of you are working on a creative type of project. Whatever this represents for you, you just need to take a break so you can find your balance, and then you can get back out there and keep that confidence. But at the same time, let's not be overly confident, because that can kind of do us in too, and that could be adding more problems here. So we don't want to be we want to have confidence, but we don't want to be overly confident, okay? All right. Moving on. Okay, so this would be your circumstances. So we have the Three of Wands in the reversed position. So this definitely indicates that we're wasting a lot of our energy, that or it's kind of scattered. We tend to focus too much on maybe details. We might be staring at a tree when we really need to be seeing the forest. Okay? So typically with this card, this is a card about resources and having them come in. But when it's in reversed position like this is indicating, our ships come in, but they have inadequate resources. So, this can translate to not enough money, not enough information, however that works for you. So yeah, a lot of times with this energy, it's kind of like take one step forward, take two back. Now we're back at start, and it can be really, really frustrating. But again, I feel that if you guys take that break, it could really help, because you guys really need to be able to find that balance, because it is Sagittarius' time to shine, okay? That's just how it is, and it is your guys' time to shine. The planets have been pretty rough on Sagittarius for quite a while now, and it's your guys' time to shine. I just can't help it, but that's how I see it. Regardless of all these cards, that's how I see it. It's absolutely time. So we clarify, and I get the Nine of Swords in the reversed position. So this definitely... Oh, excuse me. Okay, I do apologize for that. That was probably very, very loud. That was my phone. I have muted it, so we will not be disturbed again. I do apologize for that, though. I'm sure it was loud. Okay. Then I went ahead and took the time to reposition my camera. So, okay, back to it. Alright, so we clarify we have the Nine of Swords in the reversed position. So this card is about going through a loss, and we're now healing from this loss, okay? And this definitely makes sense, because with the Three of Wands in reverse, sometimes this can indicate that perhaps maybe we have too many irons in the fire. We're trying to do too much, so we scatter ourselves too thin, and then this, gets in the way of our ability to devote ourselves 100% to something. But also, this is about we could be preoccupied with other situations that have occurred in our life. And so this other situation for you guys could be a loss of some sort that you've been through. And thankfully this card's in the reversed position, so it's definitely indicating that you are now healing from this loss. Now, for some of you, this can indicate that perhaps you might be recovering from a surgery. So that will resonate with a few of you. But overall, this is a card about making it through a crisis in our life. It's about making it through a very turbulent time in our life. For a very few of you, you could have actually had someone dear to you pass. If that resonates with you, I'm definitely sending you my deepest condolences. Sometimes this can be a relationship, romantic or platonic, that ends up getting severed. Whatever the loss is, we are now in the process of healing from it. So that part is positive. At least we are healing, but this situation definitely seems quite disruptive to being able to get this project that you guys would like, or this, new direction. It's definitely gotten in the way. So this just kind of really brings it even more that you guys really need to give yourself a break. It's okay to take a break from time to time. But some of you are most definitely recovering and healing, and it's just kind of getting in the way. But grieving in the healing process is a very necessary thing. So it's just really driving home that yes, you guys do need to take that time. So if anything that I have said up to this point resonates with you, please give yourself a break. Just if you can afford it, have a spa day, do something. If finances don't allow for it, go have a picnic, or get a good book and turn your phone off, and just whatever it takes for you to be able to reconnect and to find your balance. Please, you deserve it, and you need to do it. That way it will help you to be in alignment with what you're wanting to achieve and what you're wanting to go after. So it will help you in the long run. Okay, so this would be the focus position. So it seems that you guys are really very focused on achieving a goal. Some of you could even be working towards achieving a dream of yours. This could be as simple as, maybe you want to complete a project that you've been working on for years. This could be maybe you want a better job, and so you are actively working towards getting it. Maybe some of you want a promotion. All of these things, it's always about a goal or a dream. And when we have the Eight of Wands, this is swift movement and activity. It's movement being made towards the goal. So this, is definitely about working towards achieving it. Now, thankfully, it's in the upright position, so that's beautiful. Wonderful, wonderful. For a few of you, this can indicate that there could be a new love interest that comes on the scene for you. They could already have, or they soon will be. So that'll resonate with a few of you. Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, this makes sense too. Now, I promise you guys, this is going to get better, okay? Alright. So, the King of Wands in reverse. This is definitely indicating that you guys are having some issues with your confidence. Maybe some of you are suffering from low self-confidence. Maybe some of you have low self-esteem. Maybe you're having an issue with your ability to focus on, one thing. But a lot of times this is a lack of self-confidence. Like, some of you could be doing some of that negative self-talk. And if you are, cut that shit out right now, okay? Stop. You're not helping yourself by doing that. Not helping at all. And you will find your confidence, but, you gotta stop beating yourself up about it. Things happen. What's the saying? It's not about what we go through, it's about how we react, okay? Now, unfortunately, with the King of Wands in reverse, this is like, okay, we're driving along, whoa, there's a tree in the road. So, the King of Wands gets out of his car and he sits down on the tree and just kind of, is sulking and like, you just ruined my day, you ruined my week, you ruined my month, you're ruining my life, And then he turns the blame on himself, like, well, maybe I caused this. Sorry, crappy metaphor, going the wrong way completely. But the whole point is we need to be confident in our abilities. Don't do the negative self-talk, okay? Because this card is about not believing in yourself. And this card is about letting things just fall away from you. So do not let this opportunity fall away from you, Sagittarius. And a lot of times the opportunity, you let things just fall apart because lack of self-confidence. Maybe you've got very low self-esteem. Maybe the situation that you've been through might have gotten the better of your self-confidence and self-esteem. But I'm here to tell you that no matter what that situation was, it's time for you to embrace who you really are. Don't let nobody tell you that you're not good, okay? You need to embrace those Jupiter qualities. You guys are so lucky. Most of you are lucky, go happy. I mean, not to say you don't have problems. We all do. But Sagittarius, you guys are really good at taking a negative situation and finding the positive, finding a way to turn it positive and make it positive. And that's what we need to do. So essentially, we need to take our wounds and turn them into power, turn them into personal power, okay? Don't let this keep you down. Don't let this opportunity of accomplishing a goal or a dream of yours get away from you because of maybe what someone else might have put into your head. Or just life circumstances. Sometimes life has a way of beating us down. And I know it's hard, but you just got to keep getting back up. If you get knocked down 10 times, you get up 11 times, okay? You got to get up and get stronger every single time, okay? Don't stay down. Just because there's a tree in the middle of the road, that doesn't mean get out and sit on it, okay? That means get out of your car if you have to and walk over that tree and keep going. So don't let it take you down, Sag. Please. Take this, whatever this negative situation was for you guys, and turn it into personal power. Take the negative, make it positive. If anybody can do it, you guys can do it.